Lesson 10. Articles. What are articles? The usage of a and the are called articles. Let us see in some examples how these are used. Singular form of the articles are a and an. This is more general form. We use a and an for a general purpose. We use the for a specific purpose. A pair of glass or a bus. If you say a bus, it doesn't mean any specific one. If you say the bus that I rode yesterday, okay, like something like specifically we mention the bus, the green bus, the red bus. Okay, when you say the specific bus, we use the. Likewise, a and is for generically a bus. Okay, and is used for vowels before a vowel. Vowel. What are vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Okay, we use an if the word starts with a vowel. For everything else, a. Plural form of that is the. That. If there is only one people or thing, it is a. Or if it is many, we use the plural form the. Okay, the. Articles are used in front of nouns. Where are they used? Articles are used in front of nouns. A or an are always singular. Remember, they are always singular. The is singular or plural. Some plural nouns don't use an article. You should remember that. When some plural nouns don't use an article. When using article, it's important to also know the difference between count and non-count nouns. Okay, this is you have to keep in mind what is the difference between count and non-count nouns. We saw that there before in previous class, right? Non-count is some money. Money is a non-count. The traffic is a non-count. But a car and a bus is a countable noun. When you say traffic doesn't mean any quantity. It means non-countable. It's a non-countable noun. Okay. So when using articles, it's important to also know the difference between count and non-count noun so that you can use it appropriately. Okay. Let's see some examples. I have glasses. I have glasses. Since it is a plural, we don't have to use a or an. We don't use a or an. But when you say, you can alternatively say, I have a pair of glasses. You use a pair of glasses. Okay? There you use a. But when you say, I have glasses, don't use a or an. Because glasses is plural. You have a hat. You have a hat. It's a singular count noun. Okay, this is a count noun. But the second item you describe the hat, you say the hat is blue. First time you say a hat, you have a hat. Second time you mention that hat, you have to say the hat is blue or black. How do you refer to that hat? The hat is blue. Okay. The third one. He has some strawberries. He has some strawberries. What is that? It's a plural count noun. You can count it. Okay. He has some strawberries. The strawberries are in his mouth. The strawberries are in his mouth. When we say second time when we mention it, first time you can say he has some strawberries. But second time when we mention is, we have to say the strawberries are in his mouth. You cannot say yes, strawberries are in his mouth. Some strawberries are in his mouth. Second time you specifically mention the strawberries that he is having. You would say the strawberries that he has are in his mouth. Instead of all those things, we say the strawberries are in his mouth. She has a popsicle. Popsicle. You see, this is an ice cream. It's called a popsicle. She has a popsicle. A popsicle. There is only one. It's a singular count noun. Look, it's a singular count noun. Only one. The popsicle tastes good. The popsicle tastes good. Or popsicles taste good. You say popsicles taste good or any popsicle. But the popsicle points to the popsicle she has. Okay. The popsicle is brown in color. Okay. She has a popsicle. One more example. The cat has some water. The cat has some water. Water is a non-count noun. You cannot count water, right? You can say some water. So the cat has some water. But when you say the water is in a bowl, which water? The cat's water is in the bowl here. You see that thing? The bowl is purple in color. The bowl is purple in color. We use the bowl to specifically mention the bowl the cat has. Okay. Now another example. In previous case, don't use a or an. Remember that, okay? Because it's a non-count noun. You cannot count the noun. We have time to learn English. I plus you is we normally, okay? You and I are called we when we mention both. We have time to learn English. We have time, right? Time and English are non-count nouns. Can you count, okay? Time, English are non-count nouns. Okay. Sometimes the is used. Okay. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes you can use a the before a non-count noun, because time we mention as a noun as a countable way. Okay. English is also a language but not countable way. Okay. It's a non-count noun. So you can use the sometimes. Don't use a or an. They have a good relationship. Repeat. They have a good relationship. Relationship is a singular count noun. Okay. It's a count noun. All three children have popsicles. Look, all three children have popsicles. The popsicles taste good. The popsicles taste good. Popsicle is a plural count noun. All. There are a lot of rules for articles. Rule 1. Don't put an article in front of the names of a place. Don't put an article in front of the name of a place. For example, Mumbai is a great city. Don't put the Mumbai is a great city. Here they have used Minneapolis. I use Mumbai. Okay. Chennai is a great city. Don't put the Chennai is a great city. Wrong. But it's correct to use the name of a place as an adjective. We'll talk about adjective later. The Mumbai skyline is beautiful at night. The Chennai skyline is beautiful at night. The Chennai beaches are beautiful at night. The Chennai Marina Beach is beautiful at night. So like there you can put the, okay, but don't use the before a noun. Here you are putting it as an adjective. Okay, specifically mentioning that thing. Second rule, indefinite amounts or general quantities don't take an article. Indefinite amounts or general quantities doesn't take an article. Pennies are made of copper. For example, the pennies doesn't come, right? The copper penny, copper in this penny is turning brown. This is a specific amount, okay? The pennies are made of copper. Pennies is a general indefinite quantity, right? You are not giving 10, that 10 pennies are made of copper, okay? You are just generally saying pennies. It could be any amount. There is general quantity. So don't use an article, okay? Pennies are made of copper is correct. The copper in this penny is turning brown. So we saw the copper in this penny is turning brown. Has a specific quantity. In this penny is a specific pointer or specific quantity or specific amount, okay? So that is used. In this penny is used, okay? Water is good for you. Since water is a non-countable thing, we don't say the water, okay? It's contained in a specific glass. Then we use the article the, okay? The water in this glass tastes bad. The water in this glass tastes bad is allowed, okay? Rule 3, don't use an article with possessive nouns or pronouns. What is a possessive noun? Possessive noun is the one that says myself. It's a possessive term. That is yourself. It's a possessive noun. Okay. So don't use an article there or pronouns. He, she, or these are I or pronouns. So don't use an article there. Don't. For example, this is the Ramesh website or this is Arun's pen is right, but when you say this is the Arun's pen, it is not right. So don't use an article with noun, possessive nouns or pronouns. Okay, that's it for now. Bye.